Dr. Carmen Smith, and thank you for joining the I Am Solution. Be sure to subscribe and like the channel so more people can have access to this wisdom. In this video, I don't do a deep dive because I will at some point. It's very exciting, but I touch on the magic of the feminine energy. This is the feminine energy of the Divine Mother. You've heard of Mother Earth. You've heard of the moon being a female energy. We are at a time where we need to give birth to the new earth, and it's an exciting time to be on this planet. I would encourage you to find out more about this feminine energy, and maybe I'll do a class on it and put it on YouTube. But this is where this divine intelligence that cares about all and knows that we're all related. We are all children of the Most High. We are all spirit. So that means that we're all interconnected. And so we care about each other. The mother cares about and loves her children. So when we step into that energy and we care about people, we can manifest something that is not just for ourselves, but for all. And so that's what this time is all about, to birth a world that is heaven on earth, where we are no longer interested in anything that does not align with love, community, compassion, courage, togetherness. So I just love that energy that even the words invoke. So step into that power, feel that energy that I'm describing in this video so that we can manifest that new earth. Love you. As a matter of fact, this hat, this Zulu hat, symbolizes one of the 5 rites of passage that a woman goes through. It's usually worn by married women who have a certain maturity. But one of the rites of passages is called becoming the spirit, or homecoming to the spirit. As you can see, it's narrow towards the skull, and then it inflates as it goes up. And that's exactly what we're doing. We are bringing in the messages of spirit. We are welcoming home that spirit that we are, that is in our DNA, and we're awakening it to our power. And so this hat symbolizes awakening to your power and welcoming home the spirit, which is a sign of maturity, spiritual maturity. And that's what we need at this time, to awaken ourselves to our true power. Now, I'd like to talk to you about how this can manifest. I think it was Pope John who said, he was asked by children, "What's your favorite food?" And he said, "My next meal, whatever I'm having for lunch." So what was he saying there? He anticipated the good. He anticipated the best is to come. And when you're doing that, you're setting yourself up into a vibration of good. You know, many people can anticipate the bad. That's easy to do in the times that we're living in. Whether you're talking to neighbors or you're talking to your family or you're on social media, there's always someone that is going to put forth the worst case scenario. And we're used to doing that. As a matter of fact, I remember growing up and my family would be sitting around the table and they would talk about their ailments and who had the worst ailment and what hurt the most, and what they were suffering from and what they were taking and that wasn't working. And they would try to, it seemed to me, from my perspective, one up each other. So humans are trained to one up each other in bad and negative. But how many people are anticipating, looking for the good? And when you do that as a way of life, as a way of breath, you take with you power in any situation that you're in, because your vibrational frequency is going to bring to you exactly what you expect. So it goes beyond belief. It goes on to, what do you expect out of life? What do you know to be true? And whatever that is, you're going to bring it just like a magnet into your life. Let me tell you about how you can actually affirm the good. So I moved to Sedona. I got a calling to move to Sedona from Las Vegas. I got the calling in January, the end of January. By February, I was actively looking. And by the end of February, I had found a place and was moving all of my belongings, or most of my belongings, in March. So this happened really quickly, but I was really clear about what I was doing and where I was heading and why I was heading to Sedona. As soon as I got my place, I went to the dollar store and I got up all of these balloons and all of these streamers and I put them on my porch. What was I doing? I was celebrating the new earth, because I represent the womb, the birthing place of what I want to see in the world. I want a vision of equality. I want social justice. I want structures that are not racially designed to oppress. I want poverty to be eliminated. I want abundance for everyone. And so what am I doing? I am in the fourth strand of gratitude. I am affirming that it is here, even though in certain parts of society, they're still in lack, limitation. I have to be the one, and we have to be the one that have awakened to our true power to celebrate what we want to see in the world. We celebrate it now. If I am fighting against something and I continue to lack a vision for what I want, then I will keep that energy that holds that negativity in place. Instead, when I have been working on my gratitude strands and they are strong, I'm ready for the fourth one and I celebrate the new earth. I celebrate that and am grateful every time I see my vision realized. And pretty soon what happens is I'm living in the new earth. And I see the other world when I turn on the media or when I speak to people that are not in the gratitude zone. I see what that is. But you see, I don't live in that space. I see it, I understand it, but I want to give people the vision and to step into their affirmative power of celebrating and being of gratitude when they see it. That's how we create the new earth. And I'm holding space for people that can come join me in this unified field. This is mysticism in action, love in action, affirmative prayer in action. Because when I become grateful, I begin to manifest all of those things quicker into the unified field so that it becomes flesh. My word becomes matter. My word becomes flesh.